Welcome, everybody. We're playing on Redstone Gulch, and this is our semifinal for our TG 2v2 tournament with Lunaro and TrumpxCard on as Team 1, and then Rander and Yutari on Team 2. And with me today are Shogun and Tydrokos. They'll be your casters for this evening.
Hey everybody, Tydrokos here. And as Maverick said, welcome to the 2v2 tournament here at TG semifinals. We have, as Maverick said, Lunaro and TrumpxCard here as the Protoss and Terran team, while we have Yutari and Skrigal here, aka Rander, as the Protoss and Zerg team on the left side of the map, whereas the other team is on the right side of the map. And both of these guys made it to the semifinals here, so this should be a pretty good match. They obviously did pretty well. Just to go over the ranks here, I know that Lunaro recently promoted to Platinum, TrumpxCard being Gold, and Yutari, I believe, is Platinum, and Skrigal would be Silver. So this should be a pretty interesting matchup. Fairly even there with the teams, I'd say. What do you think, Shogun?
Yeah, I definitely have to agree. I think that the teams are even. I know I've played with TrumpxCard and Yutari, so, those two guys I know are pretty good, so I think it'd be a good match today.
Absolutely. I mean, TrumpxCard is one of my squad members in Phoenix, and I've played with Lunaro many a time, seeing him take down a couple diamonds in practice matches, so I know that he's pretty darn good. I remember watching Yutari actually do pretty well against one of our master players in TG, going by the name of Kingful. Actually held his own for a while there back when I first started up in Corruptor Squad. So should definitely be a lot of fun here as we see the build orders finally starting to get started here. Standard from pretty much every player. So let's see here. Yutari with just putting his pool down at 14, getting that other extra zone there. Go ahead.
The pretty standard 14 pool from Yutari. I mean, that's what I use, so it should be fairly standard from Yutari.
Most definitely. And we will see if he expands right after that, or if he goes for some kind of one play, maybe against the Terran, if Lunaro decides to wall off, which most Terrans do. Maybe a Baneling bust to take out one player at a time, because here in the 2v2s, it's a little bit different than the 1v1s. You just have to... what do we see?
Roll with it. And we are seeing a gas put down, so we will probably see some early speedlings, possibly some banelings. It'll be interesting.
Most definitely double gas nonetheless, so absolutely going for some kind of attack. Whereas Lunaro does have his one gas up, and over here with TrumpxCard has one gas, and our other Protoss, Skrigal, with two gases going down. So it looks like...
We are definitely going to see some early attack.
Most definitely. Seems that Lunaro and TrumpxCard are actually going for maybe an earlier attack here with a possible 4-gate coming from TrumpxCard, but he only has the 3 gates down, so it has yet to be seen if that's what he's going to do. But Lunaro with 2 more barracks going down, definitely going to be seeing some early aggression from these two.
Which, is definitely going to be interesting, seeing both, the early tech from Yutari and then early aggression. It'll definitely turn out to be a different, or not necessarily different match, but a fun match nonetheless.
Oh, most definitely. As we see Zealot and a Sentry coming from Rander, aka Skrigal. I'm just going to call him Rander because that's what everybody knows him as, so therefore he's Rander for me for the rest of the game, as he's going to go and try and take out the scouting probe from TrumpxCard, which means that they are not going to see exactly what kind of tech they're coming from unless they send out another Brave Scout and also an expansion coming down from Yutari. Seems kind of late, but definitely was trying to get his tech started first.
Yeah, he's getting a Roach Horn down, so we're going to see possibly some early Roach push. We'll just have to wait and see, but possibly some early Roach push, and looks like Lunaro is starting at an engineering base, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, probably going to see an early +1 MM ball from Lunaro, if I had to guess anything, but normally you'd see the second gas coming out. So really, I don't know what this engineering is all about right off the top of my head, but it was definitely 3 gates from TrumpxCard, chrono boosting out, finishing the chrono boost on those warp gates, but they're not open yet, so Seems he's definitely going for an expand, 400 minerals saved up in the bank, and actually, maybe not. This probe is actually going across the map, so definitely interesting play from TrumpxCard here. So we see 2 more gates and a Robo Bay coming down for Rander. And just some of those roaches starting to pop for Yutari.
And Rander looks like he's getting about halfway done with an Immortal. And then, looks like TrumpxCard's lagging a little bit. So, yeah, we're definitely going to see some early pushing from TrumpxCard and Lunaro. They're both getting some heavier units ready to roll out. So, man, here comes the first push. We'll see how this plays out.
This will just follow these units across the map. See where they exactly are heading, as a proxy pylon has been set up by TrumpxCard near Yutari's base. But seeing as how he's only running off the 3 gates, Yutari and Rander will probably have a little bit of an advantage just with the amount of units, but the composition coming from Lunaro and TrumpxCard are actually pretty decent against Roach Wing and Rander's composition just should be pretty good here. As we see the engagement just starting out.
Yes, and we could definitely tell that Yutari definitely could see those units coming. He had the vision control with the Zelnaga Tower on their side. And here comes the first inward push.
Force field coming down from somebody here. I believe it was Rander just trying to maybe block out some of those units, but we see Lunaro cleans up all of Yutari's units, and now he's going after the drones, and so many drones are dying.
It's like a slaughter on drones over here.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely, oh my gosh.
And the lair is going down at the same time.
This possibly looks like it could be a very short match.
Yes, most definitely, although he's not taking out any of the tech structures, so, I mean, as long as Yutari has money, he should still be able to produce a couple of units, but it seems very, very drought at this moment here, as so many stimps gone down on Lunaro's units. They're just going to go down. That Immortal may do a little bit of damage here, but not enough against these Stalkers, as the Immortal's actually being taken out now. Oh, it's not looking good for Team 2 here.
Not at all. I definitely did not. I thought Rander and Yutari would be a little bit better off than they are. I guess the early pressure is just a bit too much for them.
Yes, absolutely. That early odds 3-gate pressure from TrumpxCard and the MM ball from Lunaro was just way too much for them to handle. As Yutari is trying to save a couple of drones here, Lunaro moving up into the base with that MM ball, even with it stemmed and with lower health, is just too much for those Stalkers to handle. While at the same time, Yutari's bases have been taken out. Nothing left but tech structures, and they will slowly start dying without creep. Moving in, finishing up all of Rander's units, and it looks like this should be GG here, guys.
Everybody, if this is surprising to you, this is just as surprising, if not more, to us, because I definitely did not think that that Yutari and Rander Skriegel would get taken out this early, so I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure, you guys are surprised, so, I mean, it definitely wasn't it. Looks like Yutari's gonna try and, get a little blood back.
Yeah, just with the last lings.
Yeah, those lings didn't even get close.
And that should be it, as TrumpxCard's moving more pylons up to just take out the buildings there. Definitely a losing, well, the battle's already over. Now it's just plain over here from our players. No extra hidden expansions up or anything.
It's over but the crying, everybody.
Yep. And they're just going to let them do it the hard way and take out all their buildings before they leave.
Hey, gotta make them work for it.
That's absolutely. Oh my goodness, this was so one-sided. I still can't believe it. It was great.
Yeah,
and you know what?
I'm in shock.
It's good move by both players. Still macroing up though. I mean, just in case. Lunaro putting down a couple more barracks.
Yeah, they really can't see if there's any hidden expansions, so I definitely understand them continuing. Yutari left the game, and so did Skriegel. It's over.
There it is. GG.